Welcome back.
Welcome. Hello. It's been a
Hello. My
while.
goodness.
It's been a
It
week.
feels like it's been so long, but I
hmm
don't think it really has, but it has.
It always feels like that,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, we get into that, and then there's so much like crazy life that happens, and we're like, ah,
Oh, yes.
when's the last time we made a pod?
Exactly. Like, oh, for those listening, we've been like bulk
Mhm.
recording, just to,
We have
so we're
to
not
bank it
doing
so
that.
that way Jessica isn't
Bank it.
too overwhelmed when she settles
Exactly.
into Ireland.
Exactly. I'll be recording in a closet, rocking back and forth with no camera on. I'll just be like holding the mic, like, it's different
Help
here.
me. Yeah, exactly. The
It's so
goddamn
different.
Wi-Fi is not working. No, but
Wi-Fi.
the crazy thing, the crazy thing obviously don't know Europe very well. I've only experienced that part. That it's not traditional Wi-Fi that we would have in Canada
No.
here. It's you literally buy a SIM card for your phone and then you just like use that unlimited data for a whole month and just do
No.
whatever.
Well, you could do that. Or for those who are Irish or English listening, because I'm assuming there's thousands of you,
Yeah.
um, there's like a little box that's the internet. So, like, like with our internet provider, it's like wired into the house. That's the where the internet is. This is like a specific device that you have to plug into the wall and like take it with you to the store to get internet. And then it's like the weirdest thing. Yeah. But the cool thing with that is then you can plug it in the car. So I don't know if that's
Oh.
still how it is. It's been a while since I've been, obviously, but that was what we had to do last time. So it was like if you're on one side of the house with the internet, that's great. But like you could be in the same house, like the upper floor, and it's like you're too far away from the internet. So you could like take the internet and put it somewhere in the middle or up with you. So
Is it expensive?
uh no, it's not. Canada's so expensive. Our plans
Well,
are outrageous for like phone and internet. So like
everything's very different here.
totally, but even here, like say a phone plan, whoever, it's like in Saskatchewan, because I know Saskatchewan is like the cheapest of all the provinces. Sorry, that is my cat. If you can hear her, little Bish
Yeah, that
scratching
cat
at
is gonna be my cat.
tissue paper. Honey bun, stop
Honey Ben,
it.
Miss
Okay.
Gwen,
He
come to
looks at me
Auntie's house.
with those big old, what are they? Puss in
Saucer
Boots. The
eyes.
Puss in Boots eyes. That's
Monday.
her. Gwenny, I love you, but stop. I'll be throwing some coffee pods at you. Okay, she's fine.
She's
Um,
not scared of nothing.
yeah.
That cat.
Yes. Okay, back to it. Saskatchewan is cheap
Saskatchewan's
for
is
hotel because of whatever, like because it's Sasktel, it makes it cheaper. I don't know how it works. But anyways, so say you're paying like 75, $80 a month. Standard, Jamie, you get a really whatever good plan here.
yeah.
For unlimited data, unlimited texting, and like whatever, like 100 minutes for calling, 20 euros a month,
Mhm.
which even when the rate is like two, like, two times Canadian, do you know what I mean? Like the conversion is like
Yeah.
whatever, it's
Right.
still like max $40 here. So
Which is crazy. Yeah,
it's
because I
crazy.
remember we used that and I was like, I can be on my phone and watch
Mhm.
Netflix while we're on the train for 3 hours.
Exactly. It's like,
And
what?
I just
Exactly.
have to plug my phone into the wall so that way it stays
Hmm.
charged. I'm like, oh my
Exactly.
God.
Hotspot like never was more relevant than it was overseas
Yeah.
because it was like, ugh, why would I ever pay for roaming? And like you think
Yeah.
about it, even in the States too, like when we travel there, like why would I ever pay like the $7 to $15 a day or whatever it is?
Mhm.
I don't know if it's still the same. This clearly
I
has
honestly have
been
no idea.
this is a pretty dated conversation because I have not left the country in 4 years. So
Yeah, it's hard to say.
that's
It's
what to
hard
say.
though. It's hard to say. Like, I'm trying to. No, I haven't left the country either.
You haven't?
Well, since
I
2019.
guess so. Yeah, you just are traveling within the country, right?
Yeah, in the
Where'd you
country. Yeah,
where did you go in 2019?
Toronto.
That's not out of the country. Toronto.
Okay, wait. Let me think. Shut up. Let me think. Um, did I go to Vegas that year? No, I don't remember. Yeah,
Toronto.
Jake. Shut up.
Anyways,
I was just thinking where I was traveling, and I know it was Toronto for sure. No, I didn't leave the country. It was
okay.
in Canada.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, there you
that's
go.
hilarious.
Did you?
Anyways,
Yeah. For our listeners just joining, Toronto is in Canada. Oh, sorry, Toronto. Have you seen that?
Toronto.
The man from Toronto. Everybody's like, they shoot out apology for that. Kevin Hart and what's his name?
What?
Woody
I don't even
Harrelson.
understand.
Woody Harrelson and Kevin Hart put out a movie. It's called The Man from Toronto.
Oh, yes,
And in the
right.
movie,
Okay.
they're like, I'm not the man from Toronto. And everybody's like, if you're from Toronto, you don't say Toronto, you say Toronto. So
Toronto. Yeah, it's literally like a slur of the words.
exactly. It's just like that's how it's said, obviously. So those who are not from Toronto they stand out when they say Toronto. So anyways,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
So
a nice
here we
little
are.
conversation.
That was super cool. It has nothing to do with what we wanted to talk about today. Not even a little bit of what we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what we want to talk about today is one of our favorite hot topics that always comes up. What are you laughing at now? Jessica and I have been idiots. The last couple of days have been so stupid. Like we have done some stupid shit that we're like, really? Really?
I don't even know. My brain's like asleep. It's like it's midsummer. I'm like, I don't know. What did I say at Costco today?
You tried to say a bunch of balloons.
No, it doesn't bunch it. It was a bazillion bazoons.
Bubbles.
Buzzles. No, it's a billions of buzzles or something.
Yeah,
billions of buzzles. And I just like said it so like calmly, billions.
And I tried to glide past it and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna let her just deal with that. And she's like, nope, we have to talk about it. We have to be embarrassed.
I just said a buzzle. Yeah. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're feeling a little foggy. I mean, it's a good fog. It's fine.
A little rusty with words. Yeah.
That's my daily.
Not 100% sure why though. But what do you do?
That is
life.
That's anyway, what to do. Yeah. What to do. Okay.
It's important.
It's important, my 3-year-old.
What is important though is our actual topic.
Exactly.
And like I said, it's a hot topic between all of our friends and like lots of people out there that it happens to everybody every day.
Exactly.
And that's when we notice angel numbers.
So that is like the numbers that you're seeing repeatedly. So that could be either like it's like 3 to 4 either repeating numbers or like a sequence of numbers. So like 1111 or 1234 or whatever it is. I've also mentioned in past podcasts that my angel numbers are like 287. And that's like my little cue. I've said that, haven't I? I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've said it. If not, it's coming. I don't know. But 287 is like mine. I seem to see like that repeating number. I see 1111. I always like check into the clock. I've said that, I know. So 1111, it seems to be like my anyways, there are like my own number that I seem to see a lot is 287. So you as a listener may have like your own number that resonates with you. And I guess when it comes to like non-repeating numbers like that, it is basically what you make it. The people, the internet, the people that I researched through, it's a chance for you to divulge and like dig deep into yourself to see what those numbers could mean. So like through meditation, that would probably be helpful in considering what your angel number means and then kind of taking that message forward. So it's self-determined, right?
So basically with angel numbers, angels are divine messengers in general, and they've existed in some form in almost every religion and culture since like the dawn of time. So those include the dawn. So these include numbers from literally the number 0 to numbers 999, and then there's the popular combinations that Jessica already told about. So repeating numbers can be seen anywhere. Some of it, most common, is on a digital clock because you can typically see it right ahead. License plates, receipts, price tags, all over the place. It can be literally everywhere you can think of that could possibly have a number. Has an opportunity to be repeating. So a couple of things that Jessica and I are going to do today is pick some sequences that have come to us quite often. So we'll choose like 1111. One that comes up for me all the time is 1234.
I like went in and I can like, I think this would be good for me as well as a listener because my number is so obscure. Like my number is 287. I have the meanings for like repeating zeros, ones, 2, 3s to 9. So maybe I can like pick and choose which ones. I mean, I can go through all of them.
But you know what I have? I've got this really fancy book, and it's Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray because he's our favorite.
Kyle Gray.
And I have the numbers not only, hold on, let me just get my spot because I've got really
books.
Here we go.
Books.
Yes, I've got the digital clock number messages, but I also have angel numbers from 0 to 999.
Shut up. So you can look up my angel number.
Literally. That's what I was like, let's just make it easier for you, Jessica.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Oh my God.
I love that. I didn't realize that. I was like, yeah, it's fine. You won't have my number. It's my number. And
What was
it's
your number again? 287?
287.
Let's just bring it up right now.
We're going to do it right now.
Yeah, we're
Is
just gonna
everybody
do it.
excited? I'm excited.
287. Are you buck? Okay. All right, Jessica, you ready?
Yep. Always.
You are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness.
Oh.
Stand in the light and manifest your future from a loving space.
I love that.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
I really like that. Totally. I felt that in my chest. I was like,
I
yes.
like it.
And it helps that I'm like sitting underneath the light for those that are watching on YouTube, that it's like Brittany's in the dark and I'm in the light.
I know. I'm getting my ring light back. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to look up my 1, 2, 3, 4 though, real quick.
Yeah,
here.
please do. I love that.
I know, right? What the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay. So mine is, you're moving up the spiritual ladder. Your angels are acknowledging your intentions and your steps toward growth. Know that you're being encouraged and supported.
I love that. That's super cool.
Sweet.
Always. Brittany always stepping it up. Yeah.
Ooh, world is mine. Watch out.
Boom. I love that.
I got really shit to do.
Cool. No, seriously. You're like,
I like that a lot. No, because that's actually what I literally get that number all the time, especially when I am working.
Yeah.
I'll look at my clock and I'm like, why is it always 12:34?
Exactly why. This is weird. Who sets a clock in here?
Yeah.
Somebody comes and sets it back every massage.
Honestly, like that's what it seems like. I'm like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
repeating numbers are definitely a sign. Like I would say one thing, well, with any signs, like we've talked about before in a previous episode, with any sign that comes up, whether that's a repeating number, your favorite number, whatever, stop and think for that 1 second. What were you just thinking about? Or what were you just talking about? Or where are you?
Yeah.
And be present in that one moment to be like, okay, what am I supposed to know right now?
Exactly. I know it comes back to that like sign from spirit, like when we talked about that in our second episode, like with earrings ringing and that it's another nudge from your guides or your angels, just asking you to be patient, to keep. So basically the biggest advice I have is to keep an open mind when that comes around and be receptive to what comes, right? It's like, okay, just being aware is sometimes the gift itself, is just like taking in the minute. And I always like to say, like, take a mental picture of this and just kind of absorb it. Total side note, I know, with like in terms of mental pictures, because right now with people, time is currency, right? So sometimes when we see that repeated, it's like, okay, it is just a reminder to like stop and maybe embrace the moment that we're living in right now. I mean, I know we're first to jump on our phones and capture it, but sometimes it's just that memory creating what is trending right now as a core memory. Like creating something heartfelt and meaningful is just as important, and maybe that's all we need. Anyways,
yeah,
la 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 la.
Well, speaking of like that, I don't know why this popped into my head, but here we are. Speaking of core memories,
seems to be that kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's where we are.
Speaking of core memories too, Jessica and I are in a space right now where we have an opportunity to do like some type of dedication to our one grandparent who's passed away. And it's hard to think about like what to do. And some people would say tattoos are great. Some people would be like, I'm going to get a piece of jewelry that reminds me of them. Like what feels the best for you? And I am struggling. I have no idea. I'll think of ideas where I'm like, oh,
I know.
Ow. That's not, doesn't make any sense. That doesn't work. So I purchased a set of earrings, and I I bought that with the intention as like an heirloom quality kind of thing, is like I wanted something that would would last more than just myself. And I mean, obviously grandpa's not here to gift that to me, but he has gifted me, the chance to purchase those. So so I'm like, okay, well, this way, when my daughter gets older, she can have them, or if I have another daughter eventually, then we can make it independence. Or if Colin gets engaged or whatever, or wants to wear earrings, I don't care, do you know what I mean? Or wants to wear a necklace, like it's available for them. So that's it.
Yeah.
It's tough though. Like I'm not sure if any of our listeners have had any ideas of what was something that you felt you could really celebrate someone that you had passed that had passed in your life, their memory. So that way when you look at it, whether that was like a beautiful picture of you two, or if it was a quote, again, like tattoos or whatever. My grandpa, like this happened years ago, that Jessica and I were visiting him in one of the homes that he was staying in, and she's like, Grandpa, can you just can you just like write down like that, like I love you, love Grandpa?
Yeah.
And he's like he's like, why are you going to get this tattooed on you? And she's like, well, maybe. He's like, I hate that. I don't want to do
He hated
that.
it. And I still don't have any tattoos, but I
I
do
know,
have that.
and I had thought
Yeah.
about it too, because I have a couple pieces
Yeah.
of like stuff from him.
I know.
And I'd be like,
Begrudgingly,
oh,
he
but I would be
did do
spitting on
it.
his grave.
Exactly. He did write that out for me, and I just put it on my mirror. I have it tucked away still, but
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can't like get that on my body because
No,
you're
it
right.
would
Like he'd be
literally
like,
spitting
really?
on him.
Exactly. He's like, I told you I hate that. Why would you do that? So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I can't get a tattoo.
No, no, and that's why I'm like, oh,
I have to get
God.
our sibling tattoo, and then my meerkat tattoo, and then
pancakes.
my pancake tattoo. And yes,
Yeah.
for those who don't know this about me, I love pancakes, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna get a tri-stack of pancakes with a piece of melted butter melting on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no
why not?
tattoos, but this is my dream.
Neither have I.
One time.
One day though.
One day.
All in
Exactly.
good time. But yeah, I know. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm like I'm trying to think, and that's again super sidebar.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this is nothing to do with like, guys,
we're talking about core memories.
core memory. You're right, core memory.
Core memories, photos, being present. Right there
Being
we go.
present
now I got
in
back
the
there.
moment. We got it.
I got back there.
Pew, 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 pew,
Wait a
pew.
minute.
Exactly.
So anyway.
Yeah. Do you want to chat about like what the numbers mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. As I'm excited.
Do you want to do through? Do you want to do like 0 through 9? What are you doing?
Just repeating numbers 0 through 9.
Okay, then I will do 11, 11, 2, 2, or sorry. I'm going to do 11, 11, and I'm going to do 555 together.
Okay. I love that for you.
Yeah, I'm going to do those two.
Things we should have done before the podcast started.
LOL.
Y'all are here for this. This is like literally what it looks like when the operating is happening, right? Okay. Yeah. Well, let's start.
24/7.
Always. So those who see triple zeros, 0, 0, 0, or like quadruple 0, 0, 0, 0, this is a sign from your spiritual guide or your angel. It's a sign of support. It also, and like I guess, signifies a new beginning. So 0 is a start, right? It is the ready to start something new. So this could be entering a new phase of your life. This could be a new journey is coming. It could be school is like starting. It could be a variety of things, but typically a 0 or 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, can mean a new beginning, which is really exciting. I think that's really cool when you kind of put it into those words. It's like, oh yeah, obviously 0 is like there's nothing yet. It's just the beginning of something. Yes. Yeah. You can do 11, 11. Go ahead. And I'll be here.
All right.
Waiting for it. Because I was going to do 1, 1, 1, but you might as well just do all of them.
Well, you could just do 1.
Well, 1, 1, it's all the same. Go ahead.
Is it?
I don't know. It's a 1.
Well,
is 1, 1, 1, 1 different than 1, 1, 1? No, shouldn't be.
Ooh, but I did. So here's the thing. I'm a collector. I'm a collector of books. People make fun of me all the time that I will buy any book you tell me to buy. Will I read it? No. But I'll keep it. And I'll be excited and I'll keep it on my shelf. And that's what I have from years ago. And I just found like, in this book, it was just like angel numbers, a key codex. So it does have all the numbers that you would be going through, Jess, but it's shortened version. So it's just like quick and to the point, like you said.
Yeah.
Number like for 0, it's new beginnings, doors opening.
Boom. Boom. How about 1, 1, 1, 1? Dreams are being manifested. That's what mine says. That's what I wrote down at my research.
Yes. Okay, so 11, 11 for myself. Sorry, did you say triple or 11, 11?
Whatever. 1, 1, 1, 1. Repeating ones in whatever capacity.
Okay, so for this is the okay, hold on.
They don't care. They don't care.
Who are we talking about?
The listeners. They don't care if it's on a digital clock or if it's on a license plate or.
Well, it's different. Okay, so 11, 11.
Okay.
You 11. Shut up. You're getting.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, you are one with God, angels, and ascended masters. Align your thoughts with the highest good and truth in order to bring love into the world. That's what the digital clock numbers are. And then by the key codex. Sure. The self, oneness, higher self, universal connection.
Okay. So, cool.
Anyways, continue.
Take it all in. That's okay. Moving on to 2, 2, 2, or I'm just gonna say repeating 2s. How does that sound?
You do repeating 2s.
It could mean seeking balance or trust in your life. I don't think I've ever seen repeating 2s. but that I've consciously been aware of.
I have at work. Well, again, because where I work, I have it. I see a digital clock
Mhm.
pretty much all day,
As you
and
do.
so
Yeah.
when I look at the clock, it always happens to be a repeating number. So I'm just like,
Mhm.
what am I supposed to know?
Clearly, I'm tired because you know what I almost just said to you?
What?
Because I'm thinking like the 24-hour clock. I'm like, did you know that 2222 is not 1111? Duh, Jess, you silly goose. Like,
Fucking
I
idiot.
literally, my brain was like, don't say it, word vomit. Yeah.
Don't do it.
I had to say it. I had to get it out of my mouth. Anyways.
And that's how tired we are.
I don't know why. I'm like, I had
Okay.
coffee today. Anyways, 333. Or repeating threes. Sorry. Lean into something new creatively. So like starting a new creative project. And it also is a sign that you have support from your angels going forward. So if it's a new venture, if it's something different, to me, 333 could be like, yeah, starting something outside of your norm. Whether it's podcast or whether it's like
a podcast
or like a new art project or like mowing a design into your lawn, go for it. You know, I don't know.
If you feel that is right, yes,
You could do that.
absolutely.
Exactly. Repeating fours could mean honesty and inner wisdom. So encouragement to look inward for answers. Is kind of where this is kind of leaning to. Although fours can also recommend or represent you're doing a good job. So your angels are saying, like, giving you a pat on the back and saying, "Yep, you're doing great."
Which number was that? Fours?
That was fours. So take it away. Take it away, Ernie.
So fives. Five.
Sorry. Nobody should ever be surprised that I talk this way.
I know, but I'm just like, good. Anyways, fives are all your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live and experience. Open up your heart arms.
What? Your heart arms. Oh my goodness, though. Wait, okay. For those on YouTube, I'm wearing my Mother's Empowering Mother shirt, and it's like two people and a heart. And I was like, wait, they're arms, but it's technically not. So it's fine. Just ignore me. Just ignore me.
Open up your heart, arms, and mind to receive blessings that are being offered to you now. It's because I can't even like look at her. That's the problem.
It's like literally just like put your signature on so you don't have to look at me.
No kidding. Honestly, just like just turn my own. Turn just everything off.
Talk to the window or the grizzly.
Exactly. Just grizzly, come back.
I found with repeating fives as well, it could signify again big changes coming. And I think because when we're looking at like the numbers numerology, right? Like this is like 5 is like right in the middle, kind of.
Yeah.
So we've got our beginning, start, our midway, which is usually like, you know, when we're at that middle, it's kind of like our time to reassess, right? So big changes could be coming, staying confident and positive.
I like it.
Yes. Repeating sixes, although a negative, I guess, perspective, right? Or whatever, people tend to think of 666 as like the devil's numbers and that, but it just doesn't necessarily mean that. It could.
What does it mean, actually?
It could be like a nudge to find balance and refrain from negative thoughts. So, I mean, it does have negative associated with it, but it's more of like a reassess number.
Okay, I want to look at my book for that one. Because that might be my number. Oh, no. Oh, stop.
You're the devil. No, stop.
Do not make any sudden decisions. Your ego has taken control and is leading the way to heartache and fear. But you can recover your power. Call in the light of God. Here's the thing, though, guys. Here's the thing.
How do you defend yourself from what you just said?
My phone number ends in 666. And I asked when Jessica and I got our first cell phones
many moons ago
in high school, I had asked the gentleman giving my phone, I'm like, can I please just have an easy number? And he gave me that. And I was like, good enough. And I walked out and never turned back. And now everybody to this day, when I have to say my phone number, they're like, oh, really? I'm like,
yeah, it's basically 5554 the devil is what I always remember. I'm like, it's not the yes.
Yes. But it's funny how that all kind of worked out in full circle moment. I'm a witch, but like whatever, right?
And I'm a witch, exactly.
Yeah. So I didn't fully understand or know that at that moment.
And you know what? That's okay. I'm sure you were like, yeah, that's a good number. That's good. Mine's very similar. It was like our numbers were very like they were issued literally at the same time, like right next to each other. So right. Yeah, whatever.
And our friend Marcy's was shortly around the same time too. So her number is also very similar to ours.
Exactly. As it is, right? Oh, good.
I love it.
Yeah. So repeating sevens, before I even say, what does sevens remind you of? Just like,
Sociables game?
no. Not drinking, Brittany. Like, no. Okay, so think of gambling.
7-Up?
Think of, well,
Oh.
that sure,
Oh,
Brittany.
lottery.
But do you mean
Okay,
like,
well, Jessica, you
yeah,
want
you're
to ask
spinning
me.
a thinger, like
Slot machine.
slot machine, a slot machine, a slot machine.
Slot.
He loves the
He
slots. He loves the slot machines.
If anyone, oh my God, I'm so sorry to everybody today. It's just we're off the rails. We are both completely sober, by the way. It's just we're
like,
a little tired.
A little tired.
Costco hit us both hard today.
This is like the earliest we've recorded in months as well. Anyways, so obviously we are like we're late bloomers. We clearly shouldn't record before 10 p.m. Anyways,
obviously,
so yes,
that's the case.
Repeating sevens means good luck or fortune is on the way.
Ooh, I like it.
That's pretty cool. I like that one. Yeah. I'm repeating eights. Your hard work is paying off. Financial gain is on the way.
Ooh,
so that is like
nice.
Keep doing what you're doing. It is paying off. That's your goal. And then 999. Say goodbye. Something is coming to an end. So again, we've reached the end of our like series of numbers. So it signifies the ending of something.
Okay.
Yes. So again, that could be like a job. It could be relationships. It could be a project. It could be,
I like it.
Anything in that point. So yeah, neat, super neat. Yeah,
love it all.
I know. Oh, excuse me. No, I was really fascinated by that. I thought that was pretty cool. I wasn't really sure when I started my research if there would be like anything, like I said, specific to like for this sequence, because you know it is. I know that everybody's takes their own meaning, which I think is really important. And you've got to really dig deep into yourself to see what those numbers mean for you, because this is not the rule, right? Like this is a gathering of information that we've just collected and we've kind of interpreted into our own words of, what we believe it to mean. But that again is not. That is not.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Yes, there's the digital clock number messages. There's double or triple numbers. Goodness, where was the other thing here? Or there's mirror numbers, and those are like 12, 21. Those can mean different ones, or like progressing numbers like we've already talked about. And then there's like the classic angel numbers, that's like the 0 to 999. So like there is there's a vast look. And that way, if you're thinking, oh, my favorite number, your lucky number is 5, or whatever the case is, maybe you should look into see what that number actually means.
Exactly. There's more to it than just, And like, we only did repeating numbers. You're right. Because if Brittany's got like a book filled with, we say 0 to 9999.
Yeah.
But like, you're right. If it's like, oh shoot.
Well, we'd like to hear too. Like, if you have, if after this episode airs, if you want to message us to be like, hey, what does my number mean? Shoot us a message.
Please do. I'd love that.
We both run the account. We both run our email as well as our other social medias.
Exactly.
And we're here for it. You let me know. I will find the answer for you.
Totally. So. People who play sports have a lucky number or have a jersey number or have like this totally off the cuff. This is Sidney Crosby's number is 87, or was, I don't know if it is right now, but it all signifies around his birthday. He was born on in the 8th month, 7th day of the 87th year. He was 19.
I had no idea that.
So I was like, so obviously that makes sense. Duh, that's why his jersey number is 87. But then again, that you can look up that specific number. That you got to choose his number, Brittany.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know sports.
They don't always get to choose their number, but they do typically.
I don't know. But I always wondered because of Wayne Gretzky. There we go.
Wayne Gretzky.
That good old lisp of mine is coming through.
And his number is, Brittany?
99. Yeah.
Good girl. You did it.
I know stuff. Only that one.
Only
that one. But that's what I was like, are you allowed? Like, can you choose your number?
Yes, I did meet him once.
What was your number when you did? You really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, actually, I did know that. You were working at the dentist place.
He had a dental emergency, and I took the call, and I helped.
When you were so.
I did nothing. I told somebody who heard he was coming. She came in and she's like, "Can I stay?" I'm like, "No." I said, "Go. You don't go here." So anyways, and I got patted on the back. And my one boss, who like was intimidating at the time, she like came. She's like, "You did a great job," and she literally patted my back. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing a great job." crowd control.
She's so funny when it comes to be around like anyone who's considered famous. She can't handle it. She immediately no, you fangirl.
Not all the time.
Okay, the one Jacob Hogarth.
Pretty. We can't speak of him. He was charged with like assault and bad things. He just got charged. Yeah, I know. So we don't speak about him.
Attention to him.
Well, back when before all of these things happened, I ran into him at West End Mall, and yes, I was like, and that was it. And then I had to sit down. And he ran away. There was no high back.
He's like, thank you so much. No, I know you're a big fan, but I had to go. And then
he didn't say that. He didn't say anything. I didn't hear that.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. I was there and I watched the whole thing go down. And he literally I looked at his friend. I was like, it's okay. This happens all the time.
I mean, think about how old
literally thanked you for being a big fan, that he was sorry it had to go.
I know. I just remember
because all you said was you. I was like, oh, you.
So I'm like, let's just okay. Get you out of here.
Well, you did. You fangirled. So that's why I was like, Jessica, I can't talk anything.
Exactly. Anyways,
I'm sure you did great with Wayne Gretzky.
I did. I was very professional. I was also being paid to be there, so that makes a big difference in how you act. I'm not going to lose my job over someone like Wayner.
Yes, true. So going back to what I was going to ask you, you actually did play sports in high school, multiple different ones. Did you keep the same jersey number every time you played?
No.
Or what was the jersey number that you had or most remembered?
So for me, I mean, in my sporting experience, like if for community sports, you're given like jersey number like 1 through 12 or 13 or 15. So I was usually because so I played a lot of like basketball, and like all of like the bigger numbers were always like the posts or like the tall players, and I was a tall player, so I was always like 14, 15. You know, I was always like on that side because I was one of the tallest. I was always, I don't know, did the jump, was the post at the bottom of the key and all that things. Yeah, all that things. I don't play much sports no more. But
so when you were in rugby or when you were playing basketball more consistently, what was your number that you can think of?
Honestly, 15 is the only one that I can think of right now, 15 or 12. But like, honestly, I could not tell you. I could go back at photos, but it was like, here's my jersey today kind of thing. I don't know if I had a number in. You
did in high school, didn't you?
I was. Oh God, I have to do. Okay, in rugby. Oh God. Okay, so Jessica was
the sports like person in our family, and I was her cheerleader. I went to all the things, and my brother.
I was a 9. I was a 9. That was my position number, and that was my jersey number in rugby. Sorry, I'm sorry to yell into my microphone. I hope that didn't hurt anybody's ears, because I was like not the one that caught the ball out of the scrum, but like the first toss. That was me.
Okay. So then your angel number, if you wanted it to be related to that.
Yes. I'm also pause that. I'm also like a life path number 9. Go on.
Oh, which we knew that actually. I didn't know that. Anyways, the energy of the divine is awakening within you. Let your soul do the leading.
I love that for me.
Especially because you were catching the ball out of the scrum to be passed to keep going. No,
I was first pass. So out of the scrum or out of the thing.
The huddle.
People on YouTube are probably like, man, what is she doing? This, I promise I'll make this a clip to show on Instagram. Just going.
Hope so. Just like a boomerang.
So like this, and like they passed the ball out. This was Alyssa, and then Alyssa would pass to me, and then I'd go down the line. You had to be fast. I think I was a 9. I'm so sorry. All my rugby friends, forgive me. I remember where people were. I don't remember.
Same.
I had to draw on my piece of paper here what it looked like. So
that's so funny. I'm so sorry. I gotta sneeze.
Good. I'm glad. That's good.
Sorry about that.
That's usually a sign you got to get something off your chest.
It's more allergies.
Okay.
You see how red my nose is?
Oh, I know. All of a sudden your face like turned all red. For those that kind of can see her on YouTube. Yeah. Like she's all red.
No, just allergies. Unfortunately, nothing that needs to get off my chest today. I'm pretty much an open book.
There you go. Lovely. I love that.
Anyways, in closing, let's pull a card.
Let's do it. Do you want to pull first or do you want me to pull?
Well, I pull first since I've got it all handy here.
Sure.
Okay, lost my box. Sorry, I don't mean to be sniffly into the mic, my lovely fans. So this is Messages from the Mermaids by Karen Cray.
It's just K. It's no Cray.
Oh, sorry. I was reading it backwards.
Karen K. K-A-Y.
We apologize, Karen K.
K Karen.
And we know that you're listening, so we do apologize.
Her name will like Bing on Bing.
I don't know.
It'll like,
we have like Google alert.
It'll notify her on Google. Like somebody said your
Bing.
name on a podcast. Okay,
you need
Karen.
to have rights.
Exactly. Yeah, you need to have rights.
Not the rights, but you need to get paid for being the whatever. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's a nice card. So for everybody for this week, contentment.
Oh, I like that.
I
That's
know.
quite nice.
I love everything when it comes to being content. Like I love the whole purpose of it. I love practicing it. I think that it needs to be practiced more. It's so wonderful. Oh goodness. Okay.
Can you hold it up again? I just want to have another look. Or you're doing your reading on it right now? Sorry.
Yeah, I can do it. So I can hold it up and.
No, that's okay. I just was gonna say, like, yeah, what a really beautiful card. You describe it if you like, but that lighthouse had me like
ooh,
drawn to first. Yeah.
Like count your blessings to stay in a place of contentment. Feeling content is a wonderful feeling. Enjoy this time. You've earned it.
I love that. That's so nice. Yeah.
If you're feeling anything but content, then this mermaid swims into your cards today to remind you that contentment is possible. Just a slight change of mind, a different perspective can shine new light on your life so that contentment can easily be within your reach.
I like that. You're right. It's kind of like embracing what we have now and not what we desire, right?
Well, and that's what I always say this, especially to Jessica. When I say this to a lot of people, if you don't practice contentment where you are, you will never be content with what you get.
Exactly. Grass is not always greener. Yes, I know the future will be better, but don't be worried too much about what's coming and remember to enjoy what you have.
Well, if you always think, well, it's going to be better here. It's only going to be better when this happens. Yeah. When that does happen, you'll always be chasing the next step. Exactly.
Chasing the higher feeling and right. And if it doesn't get better, then it's like, oh, then you wasted the best years of your life looking for anything but you already had. Anyways, I know that was a lot to take in there. Okay.
But I love it.
I love it too.
What card deck are you using today?
Switching it up today. I am doing, it's called Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed.
You know what, actually, since you brought that up, let me just check out what sevens are again as a quick reminder.
Oh, please. Yeah, that's great.
This call just kicks me. Okay. The energy of magic is surrounding you. Align your thoughts with the highest.
Oh my goodness, guys. I was thinking of you. This is great. Oh, listeners, what would you like to hear today? You know what? It's not what you like to hear. It's
what do you need?
What do you need to hear? Exactly. Okay. Oh, sacred reverence. Yeah. Sacred reverence.
Oh, I like that.
Card number 47. So let me.
I also like how it's like the key to your heart.
The key and like two. I wonder if that's two hands or one hand.
Well, it's two hearts. So it's like,
and there's a key like this heart. You're right.
I can't actually do that with my fingers.
Like this. This is hard.
Why do my hands not do that?
Oh my God. Also, I feel like you have to like stand up to do it because it's like a low.
No, I don't want to stand up. I don't want anyone to see my terrible PJ pants. It hurts to do this.
Oh, like this. Nope. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
I almost
everybody check
literally TMI. I nearly peed just there laughing. I was like, sit down now. You're not peeing.
Your pelvic floor is about to go.
It's like forward. It's like this and that. Sorry, I've got black nails. I can't even see it. Anyways, what great practice. What a great thing that half the people listening to this will not see. Okay. There you go. Brittany did it.
Only what I know how to do.
Good girl.
The other one hurts my everything.
I know, right?
Could feel it in my shoulders.
Oh, it's also, I don't know, you can really can see that, but like the shadows on there, it's like the world. So it's like your
That's
key of the love of the world.
nice.
Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring possibilities, and curiosity. Spiritual passion manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. It's a long thing. Do I dare read it? I'm like winded from all of just that activity.
Just the
that we
laughing,
did.
just the standing and holding in your pee and sitting no.
Seriously, you know what?
Took a lot out of you.
Mothers who haven't put themselves first understand what I've gone through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just short, just like Cliff version. Not Cliff version. Cliff
It's like,
notes.
you ever have those times where you look at pages and I don't know how to read? Tell me I am like, okay, looking at the world. Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm going to read this. I'm just going to fucking read it. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is a way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity immanent of all those living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. There's so much more, but I can't literally get it out.
There's only so much we can do yet.
I know. There's only so much I can do.
And we are struggling today.
We're struggling. I
But
hope
that's okay.
But you know what? That's it.
That's all.
Great. That's great.
That's all we had. That's all we have for you today.
I know.
Just totally okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I hope you come back.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hope this isn't the end.
Hope this isn't the end of the podcast because shit.
The end of the podcast episode.
Well,
but it's the end of our series. It is just the end of our
this episode should end, I think.
So if you'd like to find us to follow us and our crazy journeys, you can check us out on Instagram, which is Basic Banter for Witches.
Yeah.
TikTok and YouTube, is it the same? There's no underscores, no nothing?
No, Basic Banter for Witches. And so then TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Gmail. And our email. Basic Banter for Witches at gmail.com.
And send us what your angel numbers are.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
You know, whether that is DMing us on Instagram or TikTok or, you know, our email, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We're here for it. We'd love to be able to send what your angels are trying to tell you.
Exactly. So. I love that. We should do a post of these, the mean ones. I love it. Cool.
I like it too.
Well, guys, I apologize for the we did it. You know what? 40 minutes.
I'm not saying sorry.
43 minutes. I hope it was worth. That's how long we've been recording.
43?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Maybe even 44. I don't know. We'll find out.
Maybe it'll be a repeating number.
Well, it's one of those. Well, shut up, Fred. Okay, guys. Well, we love you. And thank you for coming back. And we hope you come back again.
So much. We will see you next time.
We'll see you and hear you next time.
And hear you? Okay.
Hear you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.